Why that route instead of him just saying this is what you should do? Why go the route of the woman perspective?
Because I mean, we can tell dudes what to do. We've seen that happen. We've seen so many with Andrew Tate.
What exactly does your podcast talk about? How can someone even get on your podcast? All that.
My podcast basically is I like to pick people's brains.
Quality content. You want to put quality content out there. What would you consider yourself? Because you do a lot of different things, right? Like, would you consider yourself a content guy? Would you consider yourself a podcaster? What would you, and I'm not trying to put you in a box, but like I kind of want to know what you view yourself as an entrepreneur.
And when it comes to like content creation, that's how you have to be. You literally can do anything you want. Like, you can just do it. You can have whoever guest you want. You can have as many bitches you want. You know what I'm saying? Your guest set can look exactly.
I just want to let y'all know, if I could show you how to leave generational wealth, would you pay me $10,000? Like, if I could literally show you how to leave family legacy, would you pay me $10,000 for me to be able to show you that? Because this will allow your family to not be a statistic and to never have to worry about being broke ever again. Like, would you allow me to teach you that information? Well, look, you definitely don't have to pay me $10,000, and I definitely got the same information for the price of $47 a month. It's called the Fam Code Community. If you want to actually learn how to build generational wealth and not have to spend tens, thousands of dollars to get that information, you can go to the link in my description right now and click the link for $47 a month. And I'll even do better than that. You could get it for free for 14 days. I'll give you a free trial. If you aren't happy with it, you don't have to pay for 14 days. All right. And you can cancel whenever time. So what I want you to do is go ahead, click the link in the description, get your free 14-day trial to join the Fam Code community. You'll learn all the codes and strategies that the Rockefellers use, that we've actually used, that's worked. And we're going to teach you how to actually build generational wealth and leave a legacy for your family. So click the link in the description. Back to the podcast. What's going on, family? Welcome to another edition to the Digital Empire Podcast, where we talk about everything digital investments and entrepreneurship. And as you all know, these episodes aren't regular episodes. We got guests that's coming all across actually the country to come in here and actually give y'all game. Like, what other platform do you get that? You got to spend $1,000 to $10,000, maybe even $50,000 to get access to the information that you get here for free. All right. So I'm going to tell you right now, go ahead and leave a review, comment, subscribe, and do all that amazing things. And I want to just go ahead and introduce my man, Sean. What's popping, bro? I appreciate you coming through, man.
What's going on, man? I appreciate you having me, bro.
Man, of course. So I want you to go ahead, let the audience know, like, what do you do, how you help people, all those amazing things, bro.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Sean. I go by Sean Wick. I do not miss, and I am the producer for the #1 podcast, not only in Atlanta, but the world, which is the Financials Only podcast. I also am the host of Shut Up, Sean. I have a plethora of other podcasts that I produce, but I think that's my biggest claim to fame. And what we do is we have a very men-centered podcast and content. We have a war against weak men. That's what we like to say, and we want to build men up. Not only that, I also consult not only for other podcasts, but just for content creators in general. So I got to make sure that your content is on point. But like you said, they're going to get a lot of things here that usually we charging $15,000, $20,000 for. So
let's talk about podcasting for a second.
Yeah.
So, everybody's space isn't like yours, mine. But if it was like this, how many people would you suggest in a podcast if we're running like this type of wave?
Yeah.
And we'll then talk about, everybody knows to go grab your iPhone and this knows that. You can YouTube that. But people don't know the back end, the actual production side of actually keeping and maintaining a podcast.
Yeah.
So how many people would you say you need to maintain a podcast?
Like a joke, bro. And every episode that I shoot by myself, like my personal one, like I got an editor, but I don't have nobody there. Like I am with the Financials Only podcast, and every day I do that shit, I'd be like, damn, I need another me.
I definitely can relate.
Facts. And it's especially me being on both sides of it, from the production side and then having to be in front of the camera and having to do my own production. You need at least 3 people. It's so much
easier to go viral on Instagram and TikTok. Like, it's on a whole nother level on it. Like, first time I went viral was in May, right? And in May, and literally within 2 weeks, I got 10K followers.
You feel me?
It's crazy.
Literally, yeah. Like, it as soon as one of my old ones, it had like I think like 100,000 views, and then it went to like 250,000, and I got 10K that night. I woke up with the sleep.
Crazy.
I woke up, it was like 10.4, and then during the day it went to like 10.8, and I was like, "Fuck, bro!" I'm like, that's all it took. Some shit I did a year ago.
Something. That's what I'm saying. Like
3 times a day. That's the key. 3 times a day. If you can post 3 times a day, one of your content is going to go viral.
Tell them what is considered quality content.
It needs to almost be clickbaity.
Okay.
You need to have a title that brings people in, first of all. So your titles and captions is the most important thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Quality visual and audio. Mm-hmm. So you want your visual quality to be, it can't look like a phone. It has to look at least better than an iPhone.
I kind of want to know what you view yourself as an entrepreneur.
A lot of people don't know this. I view myself as an entertainer. I view myself as in front of the camera personality, but I want to take a different approach than I've watched. Like all my life, I've watched people fuck up. Mm-hmm. I've watched people not take their fame seriously. Mm-hmm. So I want to learn every way motherfuckers fuck up, and I want to learn how to make it look good. Because if it feels great to me that I can look at your setup and be like, oh shit.
I'm sorry to interrupt you while you're watching this amazing podcast, but I just want to ask you a question. All right, let me ask you this. If I could show you how to build a trust, build life insurance policies, build a family business, all within 90 days, would you want to learn? 90 days or less. If you could learn how to protect your assets, pass it on to your children, or pass it on to whoever you want to pass it to, would you want to learn? Great, I thought so. So what I did is I actually ended up dropping a free training down below. You can actually learn absolutely free. Watch the free training. This will teach you everything about how we created a trust, a family trust, an international trust, all these types of trusts that exist. If you want to learn that information, if you want to learn how to establish family bank, if you want to learn how to properly establish an LLC, all of that is actually in the description below, and it's absolutely free. Okay, so I want you to go ahead, hit that actual button below, learn that, get that, and I will see you in the free training. Peace. Back to the episode.
With the right attitude, the right look, and the right confidence, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I heard how he walked up to the stage with was it like ladies or whatever? Were you the one that set that up, or was that him that set it up?
Well, I mean,
it was like collaborative effort.
Yeah, we bounce ideas off of each other, like, you know what I'm saying. But I always say this: that man's a genius. That man's a genius. I can't take a lot of times. I can't take a lot of credit other than supplemental. And when it comes to like content creation, that's how you have to be. You literally can do anything you want. Like, you can just do it. You can have whoever guest you want. You can have as many bitches you want. You know what I'm saying? You can your set can look exactly what you want it to look like. Now, are you gonna get it without doing some work?
Like, how does somebody become a guest or your podcast?
Oh, well, for mine, basically, all you got to do is hit me up, and if I think you're interested, I'm gonna put you up there. I don't really care about the following and things like that. Okay. If you got something to say, and if you can add to the greater conversation, and I think you can get me some good reels. Our best thing is that we literally can provoke a person into telling us their deepest, darkest, craziest secrets.
Wait a minute.
Yes. Bro.
It just hit me. Hold on.
Wait till I put the reel out.
Wait a minute. Can't even process. Like, how are you a professional? And then why?
I guess you get paid.
Why that specifically? Wait, you get paid for stuff like that?
Yes, you get paid for going to celebrities and eating their ass. I guess they fuck it too. But real shit, you would be surprised, man. I'm not surprised.
Hold up. That goes to prove that there is a profession for everything. What?
There's a profession. There's a service.
Crazy.
For everything, bro. Yeah, she put a lot of niggas out there. She said she ate.
It's not even a fact, because we all know that, you know, there are women that do that. Yeah. And there are men that do that. Let's be honest.
That eat that.
So women.
Oh yeah, facts. So probably in the celebrity realm, a lot of male ass professionals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
pause.
I couldn't even continue the conversation.
No, and it's, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, homosexuals or whatever, you know, anybody who wants to be called for their sexual orientation. But it's more of that where I came from. It's more of that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. I really want to talk about you mentioned something about like the dark side of things, and I want to kind of like talk about the dark side on your end of entrepreneurship, where you're at. I'm gonna ask 2 questions. Mm-hmm. First question is like, what's the least favorite thing that you do as an entrepreneur? Or what's the least thing about entrepreneurship you don't like? Like, what are some of the things you don't like about the generalized?
It's harder work than having a job.
1000%. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't mean to stop the podcast that you're listening to right now, but I have to tell you the great news, okay? We as a family have decided to write something that will last longer than us, okay? And we wrote a book that literally teaches you step by step from how we have family bonding time, how we actually was able to grow as a family when we actually didn't really care for each other for a certain amount of time, and how we're able now to have a multi-six-figure business. And what we did, and it's not just a six-figure business, it's a multi-family six-figure business, and how we did it step by step. And it's actually very special to us because this book is going to allow us to be able to teach our children. And so what we're doing is we're not really writing it for y'all, we're writing it for our next generation and on. So they could actually have their own textbooks created by us. They could have their own books created by us. They're able to have everything they need within our actual family business and our actual family education, okay? So I want y'all to know, and we don't usually do this, but I want to give you the book, okay? I want to give you the book. If you click the link in the description, you can get the Family Business Bible today or the Black Rockefellers book today. You can actually get this, and I'm going to give it to you, and I want you to be able to just check it out. See how we were able to do it. It is absolutely crazy how we actually have created a generational book that we like to call this generational activities. Like, you should be having generational activities every single day. And what we did as a family is we created one of that generational activities, creating this book, and we want to give it to you. See how this could actually impact your life and your family's life. So I want you to go ahead, click the link in the description and get the Family Business Bible, and we will see you next time. Actually, just watch the podcast. Oh yeah,
it's done. Yeah, bro. First of all, it was already going to happen anyway, so I'm just glad you asked me instead of me having to ask you. So
look, that's lit. Yeah. That's what I like to hear. But look, y'all already know. Y'all got to tap in. This was a very fun episode. Appreciate you, my man, for tapping in.
Always, bro.
Appreciate that. Look, y'all already know, another great episode on the Digital Empire Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment below on what your favorite part was. And this is the question of the day. If you got this far, I want you to put in the comments, what do you think? Do you think women are doing it for getting these BBLs for themselves, or are they getting the BBLs because of men? Let me know in the comment section if you got this far. All right. So appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.